What's up, good people? How you doing? Welcome to Stock Up with Larry Jones. Let me cut this down a little bit. Just wanted to come on here for a few minutes and talk with you, fam. We got some things going on. I will be back with you this evening. Let's see here. Listen, first of all, if you're new to the page, my name is Larry Jones, aka Uncle Larry. Do like the prompter instructions you do, and hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell. My voice has a little bass in it because I haven't had my second cup of coffee. I just thought I'd just go on live right now just for a very few minutes. You guys see what's happening with the markets. Dow is up, S&P, NASDAQ all looking green for a few. But that doesn't mean it's going to close that way because that's where we are. These are the days where sometimes they open green and they close red, and sometimes they open red and they close green. All right. So what I wanted to tell you, and I'll read a few of your comments in a minute. What I wanted to tell you, if you don't know, the CPI numbers are coming out this Friday. The Consumer Price Index. Okay. This is going to be a big one. All right. Because we want to see where inflation is. There's a lot of guesstimations and estimations, okay? But we want to clearly see where inflation is. If the reading is low, meaning the consumer price index number tells us that inflation has pulled back a little bit, that's going to be good for the market, and there'll be green pastures ahead, some green days ahead. If the CPI numbers come out and prove that inflation is actually higher and haven't slowed down, that's going to be not good for the market, and there's going to be a sell-off, probably a major sell-off. All right, good people, that's what I wanted to tell you. And then you have, we know about the Amazon split. Doesn't make Amazon worth any more money. Either you have $1 or you have 20 nickels. And that's in the 20 nickels equals $1. If you're going to get Amazon, which I have Amazon, I suggest you get it because it's a good company and it's going to be around for a while. And I also suggest that you can make a purchase, and I suggest that you make that purchase long term, right? And Meta, Facebook, FB, I believe it's this Friday. Facebook will know the ticker symbol will no longer be FB, but it will be META, Meta, all right? Because they're doing the whole metaverse thing, all right? So I just wanted to open up with that news. Tesla's doing good, look at that. Tesla's trying to come back. And so let's get into a few questions, and we're going to make this one really short. I want to be off here in 6 minutes. All right. How you guys doing? Good morning. Hey, good morning, fam. Yeah, what's up, bro? Look at that, man. I wish I could grow mine like that. I wish my gray looked like that, man. You got yours looking cool. Hey, I am going to come to Jacksonville, Florida. I really need to put some stuff on and get stuff going with a travel, and I will. I absolutely will. Thank you. Hey, I appreciate it. Yep. Stocks with Josh. Thank you. For those of you that are new to the page, you know, we teach you guys a lot of fundamentals and technicals, and we want you guys to learn not just how to we don't want to just shout out stock to you and you never learn how to trade. We concentrate on making you better traders. That's what this page is about. And for those of you that's been rolling with me for the last 2 years, you guys know that's what we're about. And yes, we get in and we get in some of these plays and we get out before the herd comes and we make money. We swoop in and make that money. But our emphasis here is on long-term investing, okay, as we trade, right? You got your Amazon? All right. Hey, good morning, good people. Good morning. Yeah, so it's a lot. Twitter refuses to comply with agreement. So here's another thing. This is going to be like a morning, just a morning news thing. I might start doing this Mondays and Fridays. And so for those of you that remember, so they're talking about Twitter and Tesla, right? Twitter's deal is kind of falling apart. Remember, I suggested you guys that this would happen because of the way that Elon takes care of business. It's a thin line between brilliance and crazy, and Twitter is not doing good, but Tesla is kinda. Actually, Tesla's really not doing good. It's really come down, and like I made a bold predicament. I made a bold prediction, and I'll make it again. I personally believe that you will be able to get Tesla during the recession around the 550-ish area. Now, if you have it now, and this is you DCAing in and you're DCAing long term, then you're okay to do what you want to do. But I think personally that when the recession does come, that you'll be able to pick it up in the $500 range. So for those of you that don't have Tesla and would like to get into it, that's what I suggest for you guys to do. Even if you get it now, I wouldn't be loading up. I would be dollar cost averaging. All right? Hey, Albuquerque, New Mexico. Yeah, I got to get out there too. I got fam out there too. All right? So what else we want to talk about? Layoffs on Tesla, right? So let's talk about that. So we know that there's a couple of things that are going to happen before the big R word. I'm gonna just say the R word, right? Yeah, you know that. I'm gonna say something before the big R word, the recession comes. Now remember, it's not coming tomorrow. We don't think. We think it's coming next year and probably Q2 of next year. And so I put an emphasis on it so you're not surprised, because I can guarantee you, good people, somebody go come here and say, why didn't you tell us it was coming? I've been talking about it every day, all right? But I want you guys to be prepared, right? So two things, layoffs are starting to happen with all of the big tech companies. And if you are in any kind of, I want to bring you guys information. If you guys are in here, I will. If you guys are in advertisement, any of you guys in advertisement, I just want to tell you that you need to pull back a little bit on your spending right now. You need to be saving, because advertising is the first thing that goes when there's a downturn in the economy. Okay. Whether it's a correction, crash, or whatever, advertising takes it first because companies stop advertising. And so when I tell you guys this information, it's not to scare you, it's to prepare you. So the advertising now is the first thing to go. So I just want you guys to know that we need an increase in pay. Yeah, either an increase in pay or we need inflation to come down. Because the CPI, Consumer Price Index, measures goods and services sold. It's the economy, okay? And so if that number is high, that means you're paying more. You're paying more at the grocery store. You're paying more at the pump. You're paying more when you go to get clothing. Man, if you've been to a restaurant lately, look at the bill. Man, I went to IHOP the other day with my two brothers, and we were having breakfast and it was $60. And it was one of my brothers. He a little fancy, he a little bougie. He had steak. But I'm just saying, it's crazy out there. And so yeah, either the pay has to go up, but understand when pay goes up, that also is not all good because employers have to pay more. So if inflation keeps going up, then pay has to go up to match inflation, or else it hurts the economy, because you and I, the consumer, will pull back and we won't buy as much. As a matter of fact, that is going on right now. We are refusing to pay outrageous prices for new and used cars. We're refusing to pay these outrageous prices for these homes. And so in those areas, the brakes are being put on really, really hard. and that's helping. So what I'm going to say also is that if we, the consumer, pull back on our spending because the demand was high but the supply was low, that causes inflation to go up. That will help to curtail inflation, along with the Fed raising the interest rates and the Fed doing quantitative tightening, meaning they're pulling money out of the system. But now what's happening is all of that seems to be working. So one of the good things that could happen from the CPI number, Consumer Price Index, is that if it shows inflation stopping or slowing down enough, then the Fed don't have to raise the interest rates as much as they first thought. And that would be green or positive for the stock market. All right, good people. That's all I wanted to talk about this morning. Hey, it's 12 minutes in. Let me grab one more. Cali in the house. California love. Do, 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 do. Hey, good morning. Hey, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, I love you guys. Hey, listen, I want to end by saying this, and we'll be back live again. You know, I try to bring you guys all of the helpful information that I can. And this is what I'm going to say to you guys as you are at work or going to work. Listen, no one ever talks about, I'm not going to say ever, most people don't talk about people that have less than them. They always talk about people that have more than them. So you remember that when your coworkers are talking about you, when your family members are talking about you, when your neighbors and naysayers are talking about you. Why are you wasting money in the stock market? Why are you spending this time and all of that? Just remember, I talked about this yesterday. If you slaying a giant and you got an ant on your shoulder, right? And a giant is about to kill you, or you got to kill the giant, are you going to be fighting the ant, or you going to be slaying the giant? So I want you to have a blessed day and go and be a giant slayer, because I'm going to tell you right now, because you're doing the right things, there's a saying that your ladder will be greater. And we want your ladder, meaning the rest of your life, to be much greater than your past. All right? Positive vibes. Yes, sir. That's it. That's it. And quickly, to hold my word, I will tell you that I am dollar cost averaging in when it comes to, I am dollar cost averaging in. Something just happened. Mullen Automotive to be added to the Russell 2000. So Mullen is running up. That's another thing that I want to I want to talk about, good people. That's another thing I want to talk about at a later date. All right. So what I want to talk about is crypto, right? So crypto, as you guys know, could be in crypto winter. And if it is in crypto winter, I want you guys to pull up a chart, pull up Bitcoin, and go back. And I want you to see every single time what was the best time to gather or accumulate crypto. And you will clearly see that it's been crypto winter. Now, I have some links below, and one of them is Coinbase. And I know there was a lot of FUD around Coinbase. You use whatever platform that you can. But I can also tell you that I continue to swing trade my crypto with Webull. And I will also tell you that I've been buying crypto daily here in the last month since it's tanked, because I believe that we are in crypto winter. So I dollar cost average daily in crypto at very small amounts, but I have a whole bunch of cryptos that I've discussed with you guys. Mainly, it's not the hype. It's actually, I'm not dollar cost averaging right now on the hype. I'm dollar cost averaging right now on coins that are platforms. Okay, you guys already know. Bitcoin is one of them, but I have enough Bitcoin, so I'm not buying any more Bitcoin. But if you don't have any Bitcoin, it's something you want to look at. Of course, Ethereum, Polygon, Matic, Link, And there's many more. I just can't think of all of them off the top of my head, but those are the ones that I'm DCAing daily. And because when the next bull run hit, it will be higher than the highest highs, okay? So let's say Solana right now, okay? Let's just take Solana for instance. So Solana is $43, right? But the high was 200 and almost like $250. So let's take a look right here. The high of Solana, let's go 1 year. So the high of Solana was 260, right? So when the next bull run happens, Solana, the basement of Solana will be 260. So I don't mind gathering when the price is down. All right, good people. Hey, I love you guys. I'm going to leave it right there and make sure that I don't care how many trading platforms you have. Someone left a comment, you don't need 3 trading platforms. That's old school. I suggest you guys get more than 1 trading platform. One of the reasons why it's psychological. If you have a trading platform, let's say you got Robinhood and it's just full of red, right? And that's all you're looking at is red every day. Psychologically, if you open up a new platform, you're going to start with more green, okay? Just psychologically. Myself, I've made more money by using different platforms for different things. So in Webull, I use that to swing trade stocks and crypto. So right now, deposit a penny, they're going to give you up to $12,600 in free stock. The minimum you're going to get is $36, right? By depositing 1 penny. With Mumu, what we're doing there is they got a promotion where if you deposit $100, that's where you and I are saving up. That's where we haven't deployed any of that capital. We're just treating that like the bank, because when a true sell-off comes, recession, then we're going to have capital to deploy. They're going to give you a free stock of Lucid by depositing $100. Hey, I love each and every one of you guys. I will see you later on today. Live, love, laugh, and learn.